And I'm 41 years old, married with 2 children, and currently live in Windsor, Ontario. It's the people that were here for years. A lot of them have lost their homes or, sold them for next to nothing and gone west or gone east or gone anywhere but stayed here because of all the factories closing. And that has a trickle-down effect, And my store was closed without any forewarning. Had I known, in hindsight, maybe we could have saved better, or we could have planned better, or I could have looked for another job if they'd given us pre-notice, but it was called in for a meeting, and here's your pink slip. Thank you very much, And hundreds, if not thousands, of people in the city have experienced that. This Christmas, it was really bad. About 6 months out of no employment. My husband is a seasonal worker and doesn't make a lot more than minimum wage. I was the breadwinner in our home, and having lost my job 6 months prior to that, it finally was catching up to us, where we just could not make ends meet. And sat down recently, figured out after just rent and bills that without groceries, we had $5 and change per month to spare. And it got to the point where I wasn't able to give my kids proper meals, and I was feeling really badly about that. And so I was able to come here and receive, the basic necessities, milk and bread and vegetables and fruit and the things that you want to provide for your children. Like going to the cupboards and realizing there just wasn't anything there, that I just wasn't able to do it anymore. I wasn't able to make another meal. They just couldn't goulash it any more than what there was, and I really had to turn for help, and having to tell your kids, no, there's no fruit for your lunch. I'm sorry, there's no juice, It can happen to anybody, I was making a very comfortable living prior to this, and I didn't think that we would be in this position, but we are. And, like I said before, perhaps it's a blessing. I think it's, God's way of testing our strength and maybe teaching us to be grateful for the blessings that we have, and, teaches you humility. Having come from a basic middle class family, I'm a bit ashamed, but also relieved that there was something like that they were able to help me, and that I didn't feel at any time when I came here that I was being looked down to. I wasn't spoken to like I was lesser, I didn't feel like I was judged, I was welcomed, I was helped, and that's what I needed at the time. They were able to do that for me. Having come and been treated the way that I have, I feel like when I walk in here, I walk in with my heart full, and I'm happy to be here, and I feel welcomed, and, so yeah, my dignity is intact, and these are tears of joy, they're not sadness. I feel blessed.